Well, this is the start of Friday night, and the ritual's just going to come later because it's just going to. I wanted to include this video clip with my sister Brooke. She's doing the video with me tonight, and yeah, I think you've got me thirsty for a nice old Coke, nice old Coca-Cola. But how far are we running? I'm running 6. What are you doing? You gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay, and Friday night ritual tonight is going to be pretty epic. I think we've got a great dinner coming up, and that is a hint towards it. But we'll show all that later. I got home from a long day of work. What'd you do today?
I worked and then I went out with the missionaries.
And then you put on your peach-colored shoes.
I matched really well.
I put these yellow ones on so I don't get hit by a car or anything.
They're bright enough.
Like you see these leaves over here from the fall times. You know who likes fall times, don't you? Devin. Good old Devin. He'll be over here soon too. He's soon to come. But anyways, that's the short intro video that we've got for this Friday night ritual, and hope you enjoy it. I just finished my first mile in 7 minutes 54 seconds. It's a pretty good time. I'm running along the Cardinal Greenway here, which is like a nature path in town. Used to be a railroad track, and the Cardinal Greenway goes along pretty much the entire length of Indiana. But they just took the railroad track out. It wasn't being used anymore. They turned it into a path for, naturalists, people that like to run and walk and all that. It's Brooke back there somewhere. And I just like running. I'm looking for Lieutenant Dan. Okay, we've got the Friday night ritual in session now. We grilled chicken and we cut some of it up into the Alfredo noodles. It's going to be pretty delicious. And then I've got the 2 glasses. Actually, if you recognize these plates, these are the Friday night ritual plates that I was using back in 2009 and maybe 2008 also. I can't remember, but I've got the wild cherry clear American drink that always tastes pretty good. And well, Brooke, what did you think about the 6-mile run?
Killed my knees.
They look like they're alive and well to me.
My phone died halfway there. So I had to
Your phone died?
Yeah, so I had to count my steps to preoccupy myself.
You had your headphones on, though.
They were keeping my ears warm.
I thought you were listening to music. Well, I've worked every day this week, and I work tomorrow, which is going to be great fun. But I've not been able to go on my jogs. So today was the first evening that I was able to do that. Feel good about it. And tonight, Brooke and I are going to watch Captain Sean C. Phillips. Are you excited about this movie?
Looks good.
Have you heard about Captain Sean C. Phillips?
I've seen previews.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the name of the movie is actually Captain Ethan Phillips. That was his name, right? Or was it Captain Kim Phillips?
I don't even know.
No. I think I remember it was Captain Herb Phillips. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to taste this. I hate waiting to start the video up and all that when I've got this food on the table because it gets... Oh, man, it's flipping up everywhere. It's got Alfredo. The sauce dries up pretty quick if you don't have a lot on it. Oh, it's pretty good. Well, you got a much smaller portion. I think you've been eating some of it, though. I've got garlic toast, courtesy of Brooke. She made it while I cleaned myself up. Open this up. Oh man. Don't overflow. Don't do it. It's hard to do things one-handed. But I'm a pro at this. I've been doing this long enough. This is your glass, Brooke. I'm taking the bigger one because you've got water too. Right over there. Here, grab it. Tell me what you think because I normally get the black cherry. What do you think of the wild cherry? That's what this is.
I never drink pop.
It's not really pop. It's just like
Well, it's
carbonated flavored water. It's got no sugar or any of that stuff. This is for runners that want to be fancy and all that. And you're not. Well, okay. We've also got an announcement to make. Or rather, you do. You said earlier in that video that we took right before we ran that you met up with missionaries, people that were on mission trips, and you got some papers in the mail this last week.
Yep.
What was that about?
Well, basically, I'm going to Mexico July 23rd for a month or two to learn Spanish because I'm going on a Spanish-speaking mission in
For your church.
Los Angeles,
California. And how long will you be there?
18 months total.
So, it's not like a just kind of summer mission trip. This is an actual year and a half, go out and knock on doors and help serve people and all of that. You're teaching them about your faith and the church.
To build their relationship with Heavenly Father.
Yep. And we that's a nice thing, and our family has, been involved in all of that for a long time, and people know me and they're like, "Oh, that Perry, he's the biggest sinner of them all." And that's so, but my sister luckily is better than me. She's a saint and I'm proud of her. She's going on this great mission and she's going to get all kinds of, heaven points for that. So that, raise the roof. Raise the roof with that. I'm going to start this. Oh man, my legs are tired. Let's turn this on and see what we get. So tell us more about your week. What's been going on while I get this ready?
I've basically been working every day as well. I work at Payne's, a little locally owned restaurant in Gas City.
And it's a guy from England that owns it. Now, my friend Ben, he's from Lancaster, England. Tell them about, where your boss is from. Do you even know?
He's Scottish.
50 Cent, 50.
I don't know much.
Curtis Jackson, the rapper.
Oh,
yeah, for the Jackson
what
5.
town he said he's from.
Yeah.
Girls in every bar. I
But,
want all of you.
and I also work at my best friend's mom's store, the health food store in Marion.
Yeah.
Back and forth there every day. Every day.
Tasted some of this chicken and it has an awesome grilled taste to it. And then here's Tom Hanks as Captain Sean C. Phillips. Brooke's chowing down, and I'm about to. It's a good, relaxing Friday night ritual. I'm ready to start this movie, and next time we update, we'll have something to say about the film. Maybe something great will happen, and I'll have to comment on it. So be it. These two boats that are approaching Captain Phillips' boat, I think they're up to something, but I can't be sure. Something's fishy, and I don't think that they're just fishing.
129.
No. Captain Phillips better get his fire hose out and spray those pirates. This movie has a lot of aspects of like a horror film with the anticipation and the anxiety-ridden music. Like the whole time you're sitting on the edge of your seat, you're like, oh man, hope no one pops out with a gun and starts shooting stuff. I'm not going to give any of the plot away, anything that you saw in the commercial that the ship is hijacked, but that's all I'll say. Brooke, are you over here? Are you afraid?
Pretty suspenseful.
I know. There's a lot of suspense. You don't know what's going to happen. No. They're going to the kitchen for water, and the pirate keeps saying engine room, and you just don't know what any of it means. You don't know what's in the engine room, except the engine. Something's up. This whole thing, it smells of conspiracy to me, but I suspect it all, and I don't know it all, but I sure suspect. And that's all I can say. What do you have to say about the movie so far? What are your, what's your gut tell you?
It's basically just suspenseful.
Well, yeah, we got that, but
I don't know what else to say. That's all there is.
It's more than just suspense, though. I mean, so far, we're about halfway through. What is your review, before the end?
I think you covered it.
No, I didn't cover enough, but I will once it ends. Finished the movie, Captain Phillips, and I've got to say it was pretty good. I liked it. What about you?
It was really good.
I feel so bad for Tom Hanks, the guy has been through an awful lot. I mean, he, grew up with that learning disability, and then Jenny, his girlfriend, she went sleeping around the neighborhood, and he had to deal with all of that. And for a while, he was a child's toy, and then he got lost on, this island when a plane crash, and he comes back home finally, and he finds that, Helen Hunt has been sleeping around on him. And then he fell in love with some woman in Seattle when he lived there for a while, and I don't know how that ended. Something happened, because obviously in this movie he's married to some other woman. And then all of this stuff with the pirate stuff. Poor old Tom Hanks, and he fell in love with that volleyball. The whole movie, I thought, when he was in the ocean, I thought, oh heck, he's going to be calling for Wilson here soon. Wilson! And I feel like this is a good themed evening, especially with how we started off, because how we were running. And Tom Hanks, he ran across the country when his mom, Sally Fields, died. He went all across, and he just kept running, looking for Lieutenant Dan and all of that. But anyways.
I'd still trade him lives.
You'd trade him? Well, be honest, it's for the money, isn't it? Money don't buy happiness. Money would buy me happiness. If any of you want to give me $1 million, I'll take it, and I'm sure Brooke would too. But I work for my money. Every cent. Well, yeah, I would recommend seeing Captain Phillips, though, in all seriousness. I think it was a pretty good movie. I know it won a lot of awards. I saw that the guy that played the pirate, it was the guy that played the Somalian pirate. He was at the Academy Awards, and it was, I think, his first movie that he had acted in, I believe. And so it was really impressive performance. And there at the end, it was even really kind of touching with just how Tom Hanks' character came out of that. Richard Phillips is his actual name. I thought it was Captain Sean C. Phillips, but I guess it was Richard. And that's really all there is to say about that film. I would recommend it. I thought it was a good film. Everyone was talking about it, how it was so suspenseful, and it was. Through the whole thing, you're, oh man, it's going to happen. I hope this doesn't go down the wrong way. What's your review of it?
I thought some of the parts took a long time.
Yeah, like the hostage.
Through,
yeah, the hostage
I feel like
part.
The ending definitely makes up for it.
Yeah, we're not going to spoil. We're not going to spoil anything, but we're just saying this is what it is, and
the ending was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is, for any of you who followed the news story, you know that I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but many of you should know. One of the pirates ends up in prison, and today they're still there in Terre Haute, Indiana, and that's just a few hours south of us. He's in a federal prison, so that'll teach you to not be a pirate. And that's another thing I was thinking about through that whole movie. I just thought, Dustin Hoffman was going to show up as Hook with his mustache, and he's going to say something like, "I am the tribal leader of these pirates." But I will say that, maybe that's the one spoiler I'll give, is that Captain Hook didn't show up, and there was no crocodile with a clock down its gullet either. None of that. So a little bit of an update from me. I don't know if you've got one, Brooke, but I have one. I'm going to be running a race next Saturday. It's just a 5K, and it's the first race that I ever ran in 2010. It's a 5K in Indiana here. And so I'll take video of that. I think I'm safe to bring my phone and my camera. There's going to be like color, because everyone's doing that lately. They're doing these color runs where they just have a bunch of powder and they throw it at each other. And I'm going to take a Ziploc bag for my phone just in case, because that would really piss me off if I get a bunch of powder in my phone and messes that up. But I'll be prepared. And then this week I'm going to shoot a video discussing why I use YouTube, what I use it for, and why I started, and I'm going to title it "Why I Tube," or "Why Do You Tube?" And that's why I use YouTube, and I'm going to describe, all of those reasons and things. It's one video that I've wanted to post for a long time. I know that Reneto started that, and a lot of my friends did it. Reneto is a popular YouTuber for those of you who are just friends of mine on Facebook or family out of state. I just want to say hi to all of you because I know I'm sending you this video also. So I'm going to have that running video on Saturday, a Friday Night Ritual next week, I think, and Gabe might be doing that with me. My brother Gabe. Her brother Gabe, our brother, Gabriel. He's going to be in the video. He's a senior in high school this year. He was accepted at a college, a major university here in the state of Indiana. So maybe he'll tell you a little bit about that next week. And I'll figure out what movie I want to watch. Maybe you guys have some recommendations. Go ahead and post those down below if you've got any ideas for videos or movies that I should watch next week, if there's anything you want to see. I've got like the Blu-ray of The Hobbit right here, and I need to watch that sometime soon. I really enjoy that movie. I love the books. I've read them and all of that. But there was another update that I had. Saturday I'm going to post an Around the Town type blog. So there's a lot of videos coming up this next week, and a lot of you have been asking me where I work and what I'm doing. And I've never really gotten into that because I don't think I ever thought of it while the camera was on. And so many people comment, where are you working? What are you doing? I am a manager at a local shop in Indiana. It's called Aroma LLC. We sell e-cigarettes and coffee. It's a cafe. It's a really nice place. We're doing a remodel right now, so we're not terribly busy. But once we open our doors on the cafe part of it, business is going to pick up, and I'm really excited with where this is going. I'm a part of it. I'm on the ground floor taking off. And so while I'm into my running, I'm into my work, I'm going to be into school this summer. I'm also into YouTube, and I'm into posting these videos and social networking with a lot of you. I know it's been a few years since I've posted these videos, and because of that, I'd like you who are part of the old social circles back from 2008, 9, 10, and part of 11. I didn't post too much in 2011. Let everybody know that I'm posting again because I really missed that social circle that I had. I've reached out to a few of you to let you know that that's what I'm doing. And I don't know, maybe Brooke will post a few videos with me before she heads on out this July. We don't know. We'll see. I know, Brooke, you plan on running that 5K in Indianapolis, right? You missed that coupon, though. You're going to have to pay a little more money. A little more monies for the race. But that's all for me. That's all of my updates. Do you have any?
I don't.
This is the first Friday Night Ritual you've done with me.
It's true.
And I've been doing these for, since 2008. It's been a while. What are you doing the rest of the night?
Probably gonna get some ice cream, not gonna lie.
What? Do we even have ice cream?
Yeah, we got some tonight.
Oh, I wish you would have told me that.
Sorry.
I'm probably not going to eat any. I'm going to edit through this video, look for my flip cam so I can stop doing videos with my iPhone, and I might end the evening with a few music videos or an episode of House of Cards, which, by the way, that is probably the best show that there ever was. I don't know. What's your favorite show right now? House of Cards with, what's his name? Kevin Spacey? And the girl that plays Jenny on Forrest Gump, she's Kevin Spacey's wife. Yeah. So that's all for me, and I guess that's all for you too. And you'll do some more videos, I'm sure, before you leave. You leave in July, so you've got a little bit of time. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tune back in for the next Friday Night Ritual and share this with your friends and your family and anybody who might also enjoy it. And that is all. I hope all's well in your neck of the woods. I'll let you end this video, Brooke. I ended it my way. What do you want to say to end it?
I already did my rocking out.
Okay.